We move on to race number 4, and there is a scratching to report here with Side Hero coming out. Cordyceps 1 goes in as horse number 3. Matthew Chadwick rides. The hood is on Cordyceps 1, but the blinkers come off, and 114 pounds he will carry from gate number 11. Harmon in Home is on the class drop. Soaring Tower has the cheek pieces off and the pacifiers on for the first time. Noble Desire both wins course and distance. Gang of Brothers up from the 1,000 to the 1,200 metres and carries 4 pounds less. Melbourne Hall's on a 7-day backup and taking you further raced wide on his return to Class 4 at his last start. Speed map here, Tom, and Hero Star might get a more uncontested lead this time.
Yeah, well, he likes to go forward. He got challenged on the speed last start, didn't he? And sometimes, he had to hand up on that occasion. That was the only option really for him, and he just weakened over the final stages. Hey Wong Choi, a newcomer here, Paul, he's travelled okay in a few of his trials. He's led in his most recent one, and taking you further is a horse that can race handy also.
Yeah, look, Hey Wong Choi just been slightly slow away, but then he musters speed, as you say. Kokuki Mushu, I think, from his inside draw can be a lot handier. And Cordyceps 1, the horse that does come into the race, he generally gets back.
We are going to start, though, Tom, with Hero Star. This is the race that you mentioned. He's in behind the leader there. Noble Desire leads for home. There was a lot of money for him this night, too. He was backed into a clear favourite.
He was, and look, he's a horse that's been a bit tricky to catch in the past as well. Just 2 wins from 27 starts. Copped some early pressure last start, Paul, but I haven't got him in here. He's been a little bit hard to catch.
Yeah, I've got him in, but just on a very minor line, just on the fourth line there with him, because he's just going to be in the right place.
Thank goodness for that. Thought we had another replay when no one was tipping the horse. Sure Joyful is a horse that's only had 1 start, was big odds that night and ran second. Ruin Meyer will steer him again on Wednesday night and zoomed in with Nick.
Ruin, Sure Joyful made a lovely first run, a lovely start to his career last time out at Happy Valley. He must have been pleased with the performance.
Yes, he did a very nice performance, First start, wide draw, and they still finish stronger. So I'm very happy the last running. And also I did 1 trial last time, and he showed me good improvement.
Talk us through that trial, Ruin, because he seemed to travel very nicely and hit the line strongly. Do you feel he's come on quite a lot for that first run?
Yeah, I believe that usually the trial, the pace a bit more slow, so that's why he could travel more easy. But I believe I need to try riding him again similar last time, because the barrier wide, barrier 10. So I try to sit not too far back, but a bit more close midfield, 7-8 position to make him finish the line similar last time.
Just on that run last time, Ruin, obviously he was a big price, he was big odds. It was quite noticeable watching the race and watching the replay that you weren't hard on the horse. You allowed the horse to sort of find his stride and hit the line nicely. Were you and the team quite surprised by the performance?
Yeah, surprised, because before the race I saw his trial in Happy Valley a few times, and he never showed a good speed, nice finish, and this time he give for us very nice run. So surprise for me, and I believe it for Ricky too.
And just on the form, Ruin, as well, obviously just looking through that race on debut. You had Valiant Elegance behind you. He has won since. You had Packing Award in 6th place. He has won since. So I think when it comes down to the form for this race, your horse has got some very good form. Very strong.
Yes. Yeah, really, because first start, back 11, and I believe now he's improved a lot. Showed us his last trial, and I believe he's good spot this time.
So there is Ruin Meyer, who will partner Sure Joyful, and we also saw the trial from Hey Wong Choi. Selections for race number 4, please, Paul.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the 7 on top here, which is Gang of Brothers, the horse we haven't talked about. Now, this horse here has only had the 2 starts here in Hong Kong. He steps up from 1,000 to 1,200. They put plenty of work into him since his last start. I think he's going to be rock hard fit. And from barrier number 2, he's just going to get a really nice run. I think the 1200 will really suit him. The debut run, he didn't finish too far away from the winner. The second start, he got too far back and ran on a little bit. So I think the 1200 is going to be ideal. I just wanted a horse at a big price in this race because I think it's really open. Now, Sure Joyful got him for second. Look, I struggled to put him in though. He's a 1200 metre race here by Tarzino, and he's just got Stayer written all over him. But it was a really good debut run from him, so he had to go in. Harmony and Home has to carry the big weight, but he's definitely got the ability, and Hero Star from the front. But each way about this race, 7, 6, 1, 11.
I'm going to go with Sure Joyful. He certainly outran his odds of well over 100 to 1 first up, but didn't he? Sure Joyful. He's obviously trained on well enough since then. He's dropped 17 pounds and closed off really well, and there's been nothing wrong with his recent barrier trial. So 6 to beat Soaring Tower. Cheek pieces are off, pacifiers go on, missed the start, made some inroads late behind Country Boy. Kikuchi Miso sat in midfield, peeled wider on the turn and made a bit of ground. So he wasn't the worst, and Gang of Brothers goes in as well. I left out the first start of the first horse here by Extravagant to a race in Hong Kong, Hey Wong Choi, but his recent trial wasn't too bad. But agree with Paul on it's an open race, 6, 2, 8 and 7.
And the fourth race is the first leg of the 6 Up.